Hey Soul Tribe, Tracy here with Sweet Spot e-magazine. Thank you so very much for the likes, the shares, the views, subscribes, comments, everything. I appreciate it all. Let's ring the bell. Let's go ahead and clear out the energy, and then we'll see what the message that Spirit has for us. Something is moving forward. Whether we're ready or not, we like it or not, we want it or not, something is moving forward. Somebody sabotaged themselves. Whatever's happening, they did it to themselves. They chose not to use their intuition. And now they have to start all over at whatever it is that they're doing because something got out about how this person was acting. But really, you know what? It was time. It was time for them to stop. Hey, Leslie, how are you? It was time for them to stop. I mean, Nana. Sorry. You know, this person was trying to act like they were in alignment like you, but they weren't. And now that whatever is out there, this person now wants to be forgiven. You know, now they want people to gather around them and show them a support of love, to shower them with love. Because now they feel like they need it the most. Now, especially since they did something wrong. And they have to admit what they've done. But you know what? Those people that they want to gather around them, to tell them it's going to be okay. We understand. We forgive you. Those people are steering clear because they see the truth about this person has a whole nother side to them that they did not see. And the fact that this person would sit here and try and disrupt someone else's joy, that shows it's a whole different type of person. I mean, it's like somebody didn't realize or care what you had even went through enough to even feel safe to keep going on. Someone didn't care. They only cared about themselves. And they didn't care if they destroyed you. They didn't care if they destroyed you. They wanted to destroy you. In fact, this person has to admit to themselves that they purposely set out to destroy you because for no other reason in their mind, they decided they didn't like you. Doesn't mean you did anything. It's just in their mind. They decided one day they didn't like you. They looked at the positive qualities of you and decided since they didn't have that, they didn't like you. This one is the same person who used to sit there and secretly wish that they were you, and they used to act like they were you. They would try and walk like you or say things like you would say, or, you know, if you laughed a certain way, or you would always say a certain thing, or you would do your hand a certain way, they would do that. Trying to show that they were you. like they were trying to copy your style. So they secretly wanted to be you. Everybody could see that. But what they could also see is this person was nowhere near you, nowhere near like you, because you were humble, you were grounded, you were on that even keel. You know, you were more laid back. You were just a more laid back type of person. You weren't easily excited. You weren't even easily impressed. And it's like something within you, you could see about this person. You could see how this person felt like they lacked inside, how they felt like they needed to have some extra attention. They needed to be a little extra loud. I mean, you could see these secrets that this person was trying to hide about themselves, how they felt about themselves on the inside. You could see that, because the truth of the matter is, you used to be that. But what other people couldn't see was the other side to that person. You know, your intuition started talking to you, started giving you these little nudges, these little nigglies. Because it was something that somebody was trying to cook up, trying to say. And it had to do with this person, like there was somehow that you felt some way inferior to somebody who wasn't even whole. But and you knew what was going on. You knew what was going on. It's like trying to compare you with somebody who was just starting out whenever you were a master. But it was the way that this was going on, the way that things was happening. You could see somebody was getting some type of pleasure out of it. Like somebody was trying to set something up to make it seem like somebody else had to come in and save the day. You know, somebody was just more superior. Like they were just getting pleasure of trying to make you feel like you were inferior. But you, once again, knew the truth. You already knew who you were. So you didn't feel the need to have to prove to anybody else. Something about somebody that wanted to be like just like you, or wanted to act like they were you. Maybe it's your confidence. Maybe it's your swag. Yeah, maybe it's your woke. Maybe it's the way you talk. Maybe it's just the way you dress or the way you wear your hair. But whatever it is, it was enough to make somebody that want to betray you. And herein lies the problem. Because it's that betrayal that's on display. How somebody tried to hurt your joy, how they wanted you to try and tear you down. But instead, how you leveled up and talked about who was really behind these masks, really expose them, expose someone. And this person, trust me, they denied it, they denied it, they denied it. And then whenever it was just too clear and apparent that they couldn't deny it any longer, then they got so mad about it. When they realized their anger was not going to do anything, then they begged for forgiveness. Because they know that everything that they did to you was coming back to them. It's just that they weren't expecting it to come back to them. They were getting too much pleasure out of betraying. It probably wasn't even just you. I'm telling you. And they didn't want to change. They didn't want to change at all. Mm-mm. And they wanted to go after you because you know what? It's like you are this direct descendant of Oshun, with this love, this open heart. Yeah, I'm an open book. I don't have a problem giving, and people like being around you, this, that, and the other. But this person wanted to outdo you. They wanted to outshine you. And you was content being here by yourself. Hell, you don't go looking for people. People come looking for love. You know what I'm saying? Whereas this person felt like they always had to be the center of attention, surrounded by these little flying ass monkeys. You didn't give a shit. And that's the part that used to piss this person off. And no matter what this person tried to do, because trust me, this person tried to do some wrongful shit to you, things always seem to work out for you. No matter what. Hey, Saida. Hey, Courtney. Hey, Miss Pretty Girl Swag. Nah. Things seem to always work out for you. And that's why this person felt like they could do you dirty. Like nobody would ever find out. Nobody would ever know. And now this person is begging for forgiveness. It's like there's someone that's sitting here thinking, how can they like not have this happen? How can they delay this? How can they not have this go on? But see, it's clear and apparent what somebody has done to you. A warrior, a spiritual warrior. Someone hates that people are seeing them in all their shame. And where they used to want attention, they don't want no attention no more. They don't want no one to ask. They don't want to even have to fake like they're happy. Like, oh no, this was a mutual decision. I decided that it was time for me to do something different. I had always wanted to do this and with my life, so I said it's either going to be now or never. You know, somebody's lying, trying to save face. What's the message? Hold on. Someone thought that they could overpower you. They can't. They're finding this out. They cannot overpower you. They are finding this out. Now they are surrendering. They have no choice but to surrender. Hey, spirits, tunes into tarot. How are you? There's somebody, they thought that they could break you down. Not at all. You had already leveled up on them. So you was already a step above. So how could they break you down? You see what I'm saying? Like I said, somebody now, they trying to save face. Somebody's trying to save face. See, they did not know that you were spiritually connected like you are. That's why you didn't have a problem just showing the real you. You know, letting people see this is who I am. Yeah. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. Everybody knows exactly what this person was doing, how they were trying to set the stage and set the scene and set somebody up. I did say hello, Saida, right? Okay. Yeah. See, somebody, they didn't believe that you was an earth angel. They didn't believe that you were spiritually connected. You know, they wish that they would have believed that shit now. Now they asking for forgiveness. Now this person is praying to God to forgive them for not recognizing you, not believing you, you know. And they're asking forgiveness for trying to make it so that you didn't have what was due to you, good juju. You know, it's like somebody was trying to block your blessings, you know. Somebody's finding out the hard way. Oh, you want some blessings to be blocked, huh? I'm going to show you how it's done, baby. I'm going to show you how to block a blessing. Yeah. It's like, yeah, something about, but this actually came like this whenever I picked it up. So I feel like somebody is not about to have no good juju. Seriously. No, seriously, they need to go ahead and feel safe with everything being burnt down to the ground, feel safe with having to start all over again. You know, what you desired, what you put out into the ether, and what you said that you wanted for somebody else. Remember that. Remember that. Because that's what's going to happen to you. You know, now this other person, on the other hand, everything that is due to to this person to come in is about to come in. It's going to be like, boom, all of a sudden, somebody's going to understand that, what collective is experiencing great amount of joy and that good juju that was due to them, was due to come to them. And the person that messed up, they're going to realize they messed up one too many times, and it was time for them to get caught. They cannot, do not, or delay the inevitable. Go ahead and take your butt whooping now. That's all you got to do. Yes, Spirit said get used to this feeling of having nothing. See what she got? All she got is what she can carry in that basket over her head. That's it. That's what somebody need to get used to. Especially whenever it was your desire to speak up and talk about how you wanted somebody else to have to lose everything and start all over. Now somebody gets to watch you shine. They get to watch you get miracle after miracle after miracle after miracle after miracle. And then the other people are going to watch this person go from one shame to another shame to another shame. As all that shit start coming out of all the shit they was doing. Now somebody want to surrender. Now somebody want to pray. I bet you they do. I bet you that they do. Once it clicks, because that lie no longer sticks, that's when we go with the old shits. You know what I mean? Bottom of the deck. Something that worked. 3 of Pentacles. And these people that they celebrated with, these people that they work with. Maybe this has got people gossiping at work. About this Empress and who they were and who they work with, who they was working with. Yep, and something that they did, like possibly with their position. It's like what they was having the people underneath them doing, or it's like they was giving them opportunities. They was giving them opportunities that they didn't necessarily deserve until somebody shut that shit down. And so that's when the big boss got involved and got upset and said, yeah, no, it's like, I don't know, I feel like this big boss was getting upset and giving like examples of different times that something like this happened. Exactly. And how somebody may have, won something because of it, different times. And they said, yeah, and you doing this stupid shit, you going to run us right back in the same shit. So somebody can't delay the inevitable. Something about four. I don't know why I'm seeing like 4 buttons or something. Yeah. Somebody didn't see something about when they was trying to create these burdens to somebody, when they was trying to you know, cross somebody out, when they made this decision. They didn't see something about this, when they was trying to mess somebody else up. Mm-hmm. Because, see, it was already set in stone, like part of this person's life purpose, with the Nine of Cups and the Ace of Cups, and the like Three of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. It's like for this person, whoever's there, to be there. It's part of this person's plan, life plan, to be there. Let me see. Let me just keep these out. Hey, Callie Swag, how are you? It was on a Friday. Yeah, something about somebody, these people. I feel like somebody's gossiping. Hmm. People are talking. It's like the whole town's laughing at me. Somebody. Hmm. And it's like, yeah, this person feels like the whole town is laughing at her and the people that they work with, you know, and like how, and this would be like some type of money, something, and what they was doing in the dark. Hmm. But see, somebody didn't stop for a moment to think about, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. What if this shit don't work out? They didn't think about that. All they was after was what they was going to get out of it. That's all it was, what they was going to get out of it. And for whatever reason, this person thought that this was going to give them some type of, what, clout. They're trying to like conjure up some type of clout or something, like, this. They thought they was going to be able to get some type of money or something. Hey, 007 Maniacs, how are you? Yeah, it's kind of like, yeah. But the only thing the person did do was get themselves stuck. Yeah. That's it. All they did was get themselves stuck in a situation because they was really thinking out the box. Seriously. We got this person, and they thought that they was going to, we got the Nine of Cups and then the Ace of Cups for your path, your purpose, with the Ace of Swords. I mean, the Ten of Swords. They thought that they was gonna close your little purpose down. They was gonna make you. They was gonna get together, gang up on you, and make you leave. Hmm. And your little compassionate ass, and you and your purpose and purpose-driven life and everything, that you was just gonna be out there. Oh well. Somebody felt like they had the power to disrupt your life for any reason that they wanted to. Rawr. Hey, Ravenclaw. This person been doing this for a long time. For a long time. But you showed up to put that shit to rest. That's why you're there. If you wanted to know your purpose, your plan, they didn't, but you do. This is you. The tower moment. The tower movement. Mm-hmm. Yes. All those people at work that are sitting here that don't deserve these positions or whatever, it's just, this is it. They're all being seen. Everybody's being seen. This has rocked this company, trust me. This emperor is upset too. Okay. And now it's like they may have to get some type of attorneys. You know? Seriously. They may have to get some type of attorneys. They may be trying to send this person to jail, saying, no, we don't want to get no attorneys. Can you just go ahead and lock them up, please? Mm-hmm. You know, and then we just want to go ahead and give you a promotion. You know, we understand you to start. We want to give you a promotion. You know, make sure that you healed or whatever. Give you a nice little, money. Mm-hmm. Somebody trying to put something together. Somebody's trying to put a nice little package together to make it worth your while. Somebody's trying to create a nice package together to make it worth your while. That way you'll go ahead and put this a little deception whole snafu thing to rest. You know, you'd be able to go ahead and sign a contract, so everybody be okay that this conflict is over. That the conflict is over. You know, you interested in hearing about that little proposition, Player like to hear about all their money propositions, If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. you know. Actually, I feel like this is something that you be like, yeah, it sounded good. Proper light, yeah, it sound proper. Yeah. You thinking how you could put that money to work, make some shit work for you, Mm-hmm. And they would bring this, you ask them, okay, so how soon could we have this signed, sealed, and delivered? They like, well, we happen to have the paperwork right here. No, I'm just kidding. But they would probably have you sign this anonymity clause where you're not talking about nothing. Mm-hmm. But Spirit said, okay, you just need to think about it. Don't sign nothing right away. Take your time, think about it, and then really decide what you would do with it. And then you could agree with it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And once it's over, you're gonna be so happy. You're gonna be happy, and the company's gonna be happy. Seriously, because y'all will be meeting, agreeing mind eye to eye, seeing eye to eye. Mm-hmm. And that way you'll feel like all of this has been put to an end and you can move forward without fear. Yeah. And then you'll be, then that's whenever your climb up the ladder will really begin, because you'll be really in the flow of life, in the flow of spirit. Nobody will be there trying to block you. Seriously. It's like nobody will be there. Ain't nobody gonna be there trying to block you. See what I'm saying? What's the message? Yeah, so this is like something that you don't want to talk about. You don't want to advertise. You don't want to make it any TikToks or videos. You just want to quietly enjoy what you get, put it in the bank, go on about your normal life, because then that's when the wheel of fortune is definitely going to be turning in your favor. You know what you know, you have what you have, and you'll be able to still see people as they truly are. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's like I feel like something is it's going to be just at the right time. It went from the whole your internet's unstable, chat disconnected, successfully connected. Oh, your internet's back again. Go ahead, girl. This whole crazy thing. Yep. Mm-hmm. I think that this could be you just going within. This could be a Virgo and a Gemini too, because we got the lovers and the hermit. Or this could just be, you just going within, choosing to, you know, not really talk about it. You just doing you, but you won this. They chose you, or what's the message? Yeah, it's like what you still have some compassion for that person, who tried to cause you that loss. You still have compassion for that person because that person has been out of balance for a long time. Seriously, this person has been off balance for a long time. you know and in fact you feel like this person is actually getting like counseling. This person is actually having to get counseling to deal with this bullying or whatever, because of this person. The company made this decision, so now somebody is definitely I feel like this person has to it may be taking court mandated counseling. Damn. Mm-hmm. Yep. In order for them to be able to move forward and get another job, I feel like they may have to take court mandated counseling because they broke a rule. They broke a law. They broke a law. Hmm. They broke a law. And this person, they should have definitely exercised a lot more caution before trying to bring conflict your way. But they broke a law. And this person, it's like, you know what? They getting the message. They getting some type of papers. And they understand that these could be some court papers, you know? Mm-hmm. But yeah, this person, they feel like they cannot move. They feel struck with fear, I feel, because they don't know what's getting ready to happen next. Hmm. But they know if you start talking, the truth is going to come out. They're going to be like, oh, Lord, no. What's the message, Spirit? Yep, this person, they may be trying to be out of sight, out of mind. They may be trying to go something. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now they feel like they wanna somebody may be looking at you like you may be the best person for a position, because you believe in that equal give and take. You're balanced. You're very balanced. You work well with people. You believe in that equal give and take. And you're dedicated to your job or whatever. Someone may be looking at you like maybe you would be a great person to take this position or whatever, and like this would be justice. So, what's the message? Yeah. I feel like your career is moving forward, or whatever this situation is, it's having you move forward. You're definitely moving forward. Mm-hmm. And I feel like, you know what, you're going to be able to put this behind you and end this. You're going to be able to, put all this behind you and end it. Anything else, Brad? Mm-hmm. I feel like you're going to get this new, a new start. You're definitely getting a new start. Especially since this, like I said, this is over. This is over. This period is over. You don't even have to worry about that ever again. It's a brand new thing. Now they're looking at you like, yeah, you are the chosen one. Now we want to work with you. Yeah, we should have been working with you long ass time ago. You know? Mm-hmm. Ooh. Let's see what the stack got to say. I see that one card that says somebody was coached and fell for it. That's too damn bad. That is too damn bad. What else, Spirit? Now here they are watching you be great. They was just an energy vampire anyway. Mm-hmm. Watching you be great. They was coached and fell for it. So it was the people that was coached. And this the same person that was a deadbeat. You decided that you was gonna plant seeds elsewhere. Yep. They just don't know that the devil they got two souls for the price of one. Mm-hmm. This might be because of somebody had a narcissistic father, you know? And it's like, you tried your best with this person. Yeah. Something about you deserve some type of special night out because you are a divine feminine. Mm-hmm. Guess what? Scapegoat turns into the greatest of all time. And you are about to get something that you want. The only scary step is the first one. That's it. So don't even worry about it. Just keep moving forward. Just keep moving forward. What else, Spirit? Something about your heart chakra. This is like these lion friends. And you already know with wisdom comes wealth. Something about your son. Possibly your family tree. You know, having an understanding of self. Who you are, what you believe in, how you feel, why you feel that way. What your triggers are. Thank you, Spirit. Just remember that your heart matters. Something about an old job. And that now they realizing that the whole time you was the prize. Now they want to give some type of sincere apology. But you just kind of looked at them because you know what? The trust is gone. And when you just looked at them, then they had the nerve to feel cold chills. But they are learning a hard lesson because you was only seeking the truth and seeing the truth. You saw the truth of these people. They're learning a hard lesson. Careful of those that you play with, and why would you even want to play? Now they're realizing that if they have liabilities, they are nothing but a liability. Nothing but a liability. That's it. Yep. Like I said, trust. It's a big thing. If the trust is gone, it's gone. What do they expect you to do? Now somebody's feeling boxed in. That's too bad. Something about somebody's riches. Maybe it's affecting their money. What's the message, Spirit? Something about tarot. And that Lionsgate portal 88. Don't get scared now. Somebody should have let go of resentment a long time ago. But see, you tame their demons. That's what they don't like. That's what they don't like. You tame their demons. And got a stronghold on their mind. Something about a DM agreeing with envy. Damn. You know this song, Hey Little Walter? Something's gonna get you, little Walter. Hey, little Walter. That one. And you release these karmic partners. He was like, enough is enough is enough. Somebody's going to have a testimony. Let me tell you something. Yeah. And somebody's realizing that they are a fallen angel. They need to let go of the ugly past. They need to find themselves instead of acting like they was just puppet on a string. You're going to be getting an invitation to something. Something about maybe even though you're going to get an invitation, Spirit said just go on about your business. Just go on about your business. Like all of a sudden, now all of a sudden the group that's been secretly, quietly bullying you, they decide, oh, you're the good person. Hey, you want to go out with us? Spirit said, go on about your business. And if they try and chime in or try and give you some advice, even if they ask for your advice, just be like, you don't need my 2 cents. Don't give it to them. Just remember. So, all right, y'all. I'm getting ready to stop right there so I can make myself something to eat. And she's hungry too. She wants some too. I love y'all. Thank you so very much. I really do appreciate y'all hanging out with me. And have a good evening. Bye now.